Hello, ladies and germs. I am recording this on Mother's Day because we're sitting around doing nothing yet, and the party hasn't started and nobody's here. The song this week is Running Away by Hoobastank. Another song I picked up and learned when I was in late high school, kind of when I started learning to play guitar. A lot of these songs are probably going to be from my late high school career. Um, the song to me is about, at the time I was in high school, I was in a situation with somebody where um, both of us were kind of avoiding saying what we wanted to say because we were afraid of what the other person would think of us for ridiculous reasons because we were in high school. Um, like just self-esteem issues out the wazoo. And so the song is directed at a person, obviously from a guy to a girl, about, why are you running away from me, and admitting that there's something wrong, even when I was there to help you out and, whatever. The song didn't really match up with my feelings at the time, but it was a really good song. It was powerful. It's also a fun one to play acoustically because it sounds more aggressive acoustically than it does on the record, if that makes sense. It's actually kind of a fun, heavy song to play acoustically, but at the same time not overdo it. There's some songs that just don't transfer heavy acoustically that are fun. But my favorite line of the song is actually the very last chorus. He does the chorus line twice, which is just asking, why are you running away? But in between, Doug Robb has a line that says, what is it I have to say to make you admit you're afraid? Which was the big kind of thing for me. And it's always been a theme throughout my life, is people that tend to run away from situations. I kind of say people's minds and getting them to admit things is kind of like picking a lock. You have to poke and kind of prod at certain spots and find where they're weak at, and then hit that tumbler. Like in a lock, there's 4 or 5 tumblers, sometimes 6, depending on the lock. And then the lock will open. So you kind of have to dig into someone's head a little bit and kind of push and poke and prod at certain aspects or thoughts or things they've said or hints they've given, and eventually you'll get them to say the right thing or get them to admit that they're afraid. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes, but one of the big things I've told people whenever they're in this situation is, I don't care if you admit something's wrong. Like, it's okay. You can say something's wrong. Don't let your pride fool you or your self-esteem issues fool you. But at least admit there's something wrong. It's kind of like, going up to an alcoholic. I don't care if you, don't come up to me and say, well, I'm not an alcoholic. You clearly are. Admit you're an alcoholic. It's okay to admit you have a problem. I'm not saying you have to fix it or I'm going to bash you for it. Just say what you're thinking. And that's kind of always been the big focal point for me. It was literally like 5 words at the end. What is it I have to say to make you admit you're afraid? So, one question. Yeah, and that was kind of the big thing for me. It was an easy, quick one. A friend of mine, Emmy, didn't ask that I do it, but I sent her like 3 or 4 ideas because I was kind of having block. I didn't really feel motivated to do any covers, and so I was like, I got these 3 ideas, what do you think? And she goes, do that one. Okay, fine. So thank you for helping me pick. But yeah, it's a fun song about kind of getting people to admit that they're scared, and hopefully even though people run away from you, they'll come back. They'll realize that they're being stubborn or prideful or fearful or whatever it is, but hopefully they'll come back and realize that you're not out to hurt them. You're there to try to help. And yeah, it's gonna hurt to dig some stuff you don't want out of your head, but that's the nature of the beast when you bury something so deep. We got to go back and dig it out. So yeah, Running Away, simple, fun cover. Let me know what you think.
You to give it all up and leave your own life collecting dust. And I don't want you to feel sorry for me. You never gave us a chance to be. And I don't need you to be by my side and tell me that everything's alright. I just wanted you to tell me the truth. You know I do that for you. So why are you running away? Why are you running away? And I did enough to show you that I was willing to give and sacrifice. And I was the one who was lifting you up when you thought your life had had enough. And when I get close, you turn away. There's nothing that I could do or say. So now I need you to tell me the truth. You know I do that for you. So why are you running away? Why are you running away? Isn't me, isn't you? Nothing that I can do to make you change your mind. Isn't me, isn't you? Nothing that I can do. Is it a waste of time?